Preveden je v več 10 jezikov in je prejemnik številnih mednarodnih nagrad. Eiríkur Örn Norðdahl.
So I guess she probably told you I'm going to be reading in Icelandic without a translation. And I have one in English though. It's sound poetry, and I will start with 2 poems from a series of sound poems made for dictators. They're made from the names of different dictators, and the first one is for Pol Pot. Pol Pot, Ptuju. Pol Pot pissi potti putósi. Pol Pot með persónuleika þrjósku barkis og poparabandi pissandi á bláusti peysufutunum. Pol Pot með persónuleika þrjósku frumbandi pappsútu púkist bráðust á bláusti peysunum bartur barkir blöður og blöðurlegri. Frumbandi pappsútu púkist með bráðust á blöðursundu brækastum og púta og bartur barkir blöður og blöðurlegri baklik púk sæk fyrir Pol Pot. Blöðurstundu brækastum og púta og poppa fyrir púdraða punglinga og punglega púðringa meðan baklik púk sæk fyrir Pol Pot og pelegum og poppatur spila bærstu pensans. Popla fyrir púðræða punglinga og punglega púðlinga meðan pörin parabalina passi og Pol Pot og pelegum og poppatur spila bærstu pensans og pían og pennistur og púðursir. Pörin parabalina passi og Pol Pot þessu prjákjönda pörupiltir pissar og pían og pennistur og púðursir og hann purkunum og pestur spattur sem glím. Þessi prjákjönda pörupiltir sem pissar Pol Pot og pestur þrjósku röskun og hann purkunum og pestur spattur með glím. Pol Pot pisspott púðnósi. So that was about the Cambodian dictator. He was in the toilet of a brothel. For a little context. The second one from the dictator series is for Deng Xiaoping, and it's called Swing Ding. Swing, drink, swing, mei, sopni nætur. Gang, þingur, þing, færling, swing, ding, Deng Xiaoping. Dreng, swing, mei, morgna fætur. Ungur, pungur, ráng, nefndur, swing, ding, Deng Xiaoping. Stöngin inn, stöngin syngur grætur. Ángin, ungi, drengurinn, swing, ding, Deng Xiaoping. Söngi, spöngum, spangna, gongum, bangin, sungin, ungi nætur, trungan, longan, lungana söng, swing, ding, Deng Xiaoping. Ungljó, ánga, leiðir, longar, engin, býður, engar, bætur, strunga, bingu, bringu, sting, swing, ding, Deng Xiaoping. Next I'm going to read a sonnet. It's in the anthology, but it doesn't need a translation. It's 3 times in the anthology on 2 pages, but they're all exactly the same. The English, the Icelandic, and the Slovenian versions of this poem. It consists only of abbreviations, and I'll go through the abbreviations before. I wrote this just after the financial collapse in Iceland, and people were asking the IMF to come in. So the first abbreviation is the IMF. The second one is OMG, which is oh my god in internet language. Then there's FME, which is Fjármálaeftirlitið. It's the Icelandic Financial Supervisory Authority. They're the money cops. They're supposed to make sure that everyone abides by the money law. There's FIT, which is it stands for when you overdraw your account, you get this fine. So it used to be that way in Iceland that the offices that calculate how much money you have in your account, they were closed from 12 midnight till 7 o'clock in the morning on weekends, which meant in effect that if you had enough money for 1 beer at midnight, you could keep on buying that beer the whole night. Because the bank account would think that you had that money, but you paid a fine every time, which was about 2 beers. So every time you ended up paying for 3 beers and getting 1. I lived in northern Iceland, and I would have sort of drinking binges in Reykjavik, and I would come home completely bankrupt from these things. The final abbreviation is LOL, which is laugh out loud, also in internet language. And the poem goes like this. It's called the Crisis Sonnet. Did I mention that? Oh.